All right. That being said, I don't know. But that may be the single most quick assassination and escape from Tarkov history. I'm not going to show you, but guess how many seconds in raid officially we logged on that one. I thought it was half a second. The correct answer, ladies and gentlemen, 4 seconds. Imagine, like, I don't want to paint a picture, but imagine, like, say you're playing Escape from Tarkov. Say that was your first ever raid, or maybe say you've never seen Escape from Tarkov on the show before. Say that was your first experience with Tarkov. That's a tough pill to swallow, I will say that. However, you know, there's an old saying. It's called the chip in a chair. We got ball players. We never bend the knee. That'd be a quick refundo. In the words of Mathis, and refund. Let's go. Yo. Is it Tachi? Tachi797, thanks for the 3 straight months. I truly appreciate it. And it's Chappie, thanks for the 5 months. Let's go. Hank says, Dan, I just watched a mega cut of you on Big Brother 10, Big Brother 14 while revisiting Exam. Gotta be the most entertaining content I've ever seen. Thank you for your fine work. Hey, I take no responsibility for those super cuts, but I'm glad you enjoyed them. Your ice hockey team won your semis last night on the way to finals. Jokes with dad. You come home with the trophy, or you don't show your face in the Discord anymore. Good luck. It was interesting when Mathis said that, though, how he corrected that statement. He went into Reddit because a lot of people had an adverse reaction to that, and then he bought the game and then bought a copy of the game to give to someone else, which is good. I think, you know, Mathis is a very self-aware individual. He did something that is like, hey, maybe I'll think twice about doing that, or at least how I talk about it. And he, you know, corrected it. And I think that's the thing, you know, no one's perfect. You run your sets. That's all you can ask for. I don't remember what game it was. Descenders? When will we open more 2K packs on the show? Pure sushi. Let's go. That's a danger. You've been here, Sushi. If we start playing 2K again, which I'm not saying it's not going to happen, that's a very dangerous proposition. See, like, at least when we open packs on Friday, there's a set amount. And even if, like, things get out of control, like, eventually you run out of packs. But when you play a digital pack game, the packs are endless. That's a problem. Maybe not for you. It's a self-identified problem for me. When you're hunting for the rare depot and you don't get it, you got to keep going. It was Hunter Call of the Wild. 2K packs are hype, though. You're not wrong. Do you ever watch Alpha Investments, the MTG trader? I do not. I don't want to tell you guys this, but because it's taking a while to load into Tarkov, I'm going to tell you this. I don't lose things. I don't lose things that I maybe deem of value or importance. I almost feel like we should cut this, but I had 2 boxes, about like 900 card count, 2 boxes mint unplayed Magic the Gathering Unlimited cards, and 1 box, about 400 count, unplayed Magic the Gathering Alpha cards. When I moved offices, they vanished into thin air. If you don't think I feel that in my atrium, I feel it every day. I don't know where they are. I have no idea where they are. So let that be a lesson to us all. If you move offices, run your sets. I mean, and you know me, I don't bend the knee. I searched high and low, ceiling tiles. I searched everywhere in my house. Attic, basement. Every box. And gone. If the mover stole them, that would be a problem because I was the mover. I don't know. I don't lose anything. I don't say it. I'll misplace things, but I don't permanently lose them. Where's the cards Wednesday? I stole my own cards. Yeah, it wasn't a good feeling, but you know what? You re-up. You live to fight another day. Didn't you put things in a safe? I put the Oladipo cards in a safe, which, I mean, if we're comparing apples to oranges,
sit yourself
the
down.
value prop in that is like, hey, you're putting a stack of printer paper in a safe versus a gold bar in a safe. But that's all right, you know? You live and you learn. I'm not salty. I'm really not salty. I just would like to know, like, if someone could say, hey, Dan, you're not getting the cards back, but here's what happened to them, I would live with that, and I would be okay with that. But the thing is, not knowing, like, were they accidentally thrown away? I can live with that. But not knowing is tough. You know? But we all got tough things in life. If that's the toughest thing, it's not even, I mean, it's tough, but it's like, it's a blunder. But in the grand scheme of life, you know, it's just cardboard, forehead. It's not just cardboard. That one Irish guy, 64. Thank you for the 4 months. Says, I was at Belfast Pride, so I missed my resub. Glad to be back here. Yo, glad that you're back here. Worth, thank you for the 17 months. Says bending the knee for 7 months. Nah, we don't bend the knee around here. We elevate the knee. It's certainly old enough. Thanks for the 404. That's for the 4 seconds of Tarky content. Can we get some dang coin spam chat? Thank you so much for the support of the show. But have you ever lost something and just like, there's no explanation? We're like, oh, I threw it away. Cool. Like, I just don't know. Because I know I would have protected them. Like, I would have shielded them from any kind of harm. But apparently not.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
Yo, is the pop-up's a little bit smaller today, huh? Yo, we do have a 60 round mag here, so let's dial here a little bit. Just buy more cards. Q-tip, I don't know. I don't know how much Tarky we're gonna kind of ride the wave of Tarky today and see what happens. Really would like to get a gold chain. Did I have any very valuable singles amongst the cards I lost? Yeah. I mean, Alpha Magic the Gathering, it doesn't matter what card it is. They're filled with ball players. Can we get a stank ore unboxing on stream? How much are they? I would consider doing that for a celebratory thing. How much is it doesn't have to be yeah, it's got to be new inbox. New inbox He-Man stank ore. Do we not have these keys? What's planned for this year's Halloween stream? I don't know. We're on the wrong side of history right now. Where are we? I would not be opposed. I would not be opposed to playing Until Dawn again. It's a really good game with incredible characters. All right, I gotta kind of dial here. Let's kind of dial.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
Let's go.
If you see what I saw, hit me with the bruh in chat. What happened? Then there used to be a thing there. If you didn't see it, I almost don't want to self-bash, but we were supposed to hop in the 2009 Ford Escape, but we picked up little Jimmy's 4 horsepower Vespa keys instead. We brought the wrong keys with us, all right? All right, you know? You don't see anything because you don't understand this game. Murdoch, really? I thought you played Tarkov. So we brought the wrong key bar. Thought I saw someone down there. Did I see something or did I not see something? You don't need keys to get the red card. Yo, I'm with you on that. Let's go somewhere we've never been before. To go to the red card, where do we go? I must have left the right keys with your missing Magic the Gathering cards. Stankor, Stankor is so expensive. How much is Stankor? East 218. Do we need to have a key to get in there? Like $165. Yeah, definitely not worth. Not to me. To some people will be, because that's the sale price. So you have different pouches. So like, to make things as efficient as possible, like you can have different key rings for different maps. So I have a key ring that has all this shoreline, this map's keys on it. So that way it doesn't take up a spot in the inventory. I think I did own a Moss Man. I don't remember though. Get your musty Moss Man from 20 years ago. Oh. I do have to get that stuff soon. It's all in my dad's house. I mean, he tried to throw away my Ultima Online second age player's guide. I said, Dad, you kidding me? Is this some kind of cruel joke? Like, that's going in a museum. I definitely did not, quote unquote, slap sense into my dad. But he told me he threw it away and he didn't actually throw it away. So I thought that was kind of a nice play on his part. Spawns on the blue barrel in that room. Did I miss it? Spawns on the blue barrel in this room. Oh, like probably there. So random key spawns there. That's so random. Nah, the blue barrel spawn is in 218, which is locked. Thanks, Sheldon. Get like a shelf behind you with Moss Man and other He-Man toys. So in my first setup, I used to have like 2 shelves behind me right now and a green screen curtain. So I could yeet the screen and then see it, but it just... I like, which is not like this now, I like coming into the studio and not having to adjust anything and just go live forehead. But right now, because of the camera issues, like if you watch the Monday stream, like we have varying shades of Daniel. And so I'll get that sorted. So I just like to have things as like set up as possible and not have to reinvent the wheel each time. Do I use a reshader? No, I don't use that. Shades of Yeet. So I actually got new lighting. So I think we're close. So bought some good lights. I used to just have, I mean, this is inside baseball, but used to have a singular light, like a single ring light. Now we have 2 panel lights, which is an upgrade. We have a new green screen we got to put up that's bigger. So all, you know, that's the whole goal of the show. Just get better each show. Make you smile each show. It's not gonna, your first show is not gonna be perfect, but if you move the needle each time, you got ball players. Your white balance, yeah. So that's the thing, like an interesting thing about setting up a green screen. It's that you have 2 variables, right? You have the camera variables, so like actually 3, but you can count the lights as a static variable. So you have the camera settings, and then you also have the green screen settings. So it's like if you change one, how do you know what you're really changing? You know? But I see you. So I yeet up the white balance so you see less green screen. Pretty quiet, huh? It's been a really bizarre... I think it's just a bizarre time for Tarkov right now. You got everyone chomping at the bit to play... 0.12. And... you know, so it's kind of quiet in the streets right now. Kind of quiet in the streets. I forgot about the sale. You guys reminded me, but I forgot about it. Yo, Skojo. Thank you so much for the 2 straight months. Hitting the light blue Amazon Prime free subscription button. Thank you so much for the support. CMU Chips for the 11 straight Jeff Beasy months. 1 away from the coveted Gold Dan Chain. Thank you so much for the support and fire up chips. Where's the ladies and gentlemen? We got them. You mean the pop-up? That's only on Mosin Monday. What's my favorite Nature Valley bars? So I think Nature Valley bars kind of hurt themselves a little bit. Because you got to think when they first came out, they were only the hard bars. You know, like everyone was eating the chewy bars, and then at lunch, if you open the old brown bag, and if your mom packed you a Nature Valley bar, they gave you 2 bars, so you thought you were onto something, but then the bars were as hard as bricks, so you're like, bruh. Thanks, Ma. So I think Nature Valley kind of came out and shot themselves in the foot a little bit. So like you're expecting a chewy bar in the mid to late 90s. And you get the hard bar. That's pretty devastating. So for that reason alone, I can't say I've sampled many Nature's Valley's bars beyond the brick ones. But yeah, but they got soft bars now, and those are delicious. But you know what? What about all the people they affected in the lunchroom situations when they saw that green foil package with the yellow logo and they felt it, and you're like, this is supposed to be a chewy bar. Why does it feel like I'm chomping on the side of my house? Just saying, like, you only get one chance to make a first impression when it comes to granola. Daniel, when are you playing Bloodborne? So there was a comment on a Mario Maker video an exclusive Mario Maker video to youtube.com/DanGiesling. And someone said, hey, Dan, it seems like you're only chasing trends. This channel is only about Mario now. And I responded. I said, thank you for your feedback. And I said, however, I tried to do a couple things when we run sets. Number one, I tried to make videos that people enjoy watching. That can come from what I can pick up on if people enjoy watching the videos by a couple things. One, depth. The other is width, aka if there's a lot of comments or if a lot of people watch it. Or if I get messages saying, hey, Dan, I like this. The second part is you got to play ball games that you also enjoy playing, because people can tell if you're enjoying it or if you're just playing it for the numbers. So when a situation arises like Mario Maker 2, when based off my experience, it's both. I really enjoy playing it, and based on depth and width, people enjoy watching it. I will play those ball games. So to answer your question, and he's like, oh, are you sick of Souls games? And so to answer his question and answer your question, no, I love the Souls games. However, you got a favorite meal. It's on the shelf. You love it, and you know it's there. So when you're hungry, you don't even have to worry about it. You go over to that Souls package, you open it up, you eat it up, and you know you're going to be satiated. On the flip side, and right now it's a smorgasbord. There's so many games that are fun to play that people enjoy watching. Now, I'll speak using some liberties here. Tarkov, Mario Maker, The Sims. We could have some Messenger. There's a lot of stuff out there. And then you got Old Faithful on the shelf. When you're in a position where you're starving and there's not those new trend, I don't want to say trendy, those new meals coming out. When those new meals go away, that's when you go back to Old Faithful. You don't go to Old Faithful when you're sampling a bunch of other new things. But Old Faithful will always be there, and the love will always be there. And I can guarantee Old Faithful will be played. But not when there's a lot of other meat on the table. So to answer your question, when are we going to play Bloodborne? One day. I think many enjoyed you play Gungeon, for example, the viewership wasn't there. But see, and that's like one of those things where it's like, I really, really, really enjoy Gungeon. Like, really, really enjoyed Gungeon. And I would continue to play it on the show if Mario Maker didn't come out. We would still be playing Gungeon. But at the same time, I mean, since we're talking inside baseball here and it's pretty quiet in Tarkov, I'm a big believer, like, in my opinion, still early on. Yeah, we've been streaming since 2012. It's still early on. I know I can't change too many gears too fast. I got to kind of stay in one or two lanes. When Rebel X says, when Mario Maker slows down, do you think you'll balance with Gungeon? I think that's the magic rocket. I don't think Mario's going to slow down because of the nature of the ball game. Like, you just don't know what you're going to get every single day, which is what made Gungeon special. Same thing with Tarkov. You don't know what you're going to get. We could go off and burn 20 PMCs, or we can get bopped 20 times in a row. And I think that's something that keeps me engaged, and I don't know, I can't speak for you, but I think it's got a part of it too. You know what I'm saying? That's inside baseball. That's how I think about a lot of this stuff. Capitan, if you enjoyed Mario at any point in your ball play, you will like Mario Maker. Tobias, that's a great question. When are new Tarkov videos coming to YouTube? Excuse me? That was not that Tobias, that was not towards you. When are new Tarkov videos coming? So right now, great question. I haven't been hitting stride with Tarkov videos on YouTube, meaning that I haven't been making stuff people want to people enjoy watching, or not stuff of the quality that I think we've been able to make in Tarkov. So I kind of am just waiting till when I get struck by it, kind of an idea to make something fun. We're doing a lot of inside baseball, which is fine, but more 40 nade factory runs, please. And that's what I mean. Like, that was a fun, random idea that I had, but you can only go to that well so many times, you know? All right, let's have the first poll of the day. Why in chat, if you believe we'll run into an actual human player on Shoreline, and in chat if you're like, nah, it's not gonna happen. The story of Agent DNA so far is good, and that's what I want to make next. Like, I have the next Agent DNA video planned, but that also takes about 5 times as long to make as a normal Tarkov video. 72% believe we will not come across another human. Yo, T Crosby, I appreciate that. PMC or player scav? I'll take either. I would take either.
Sit yourself down.
Yo, Real Raccoon King, thank you for the baker's dozen 13 months of hitting the light blue button. I truly appreciate it. Emily the Eastern Witch, thank you for the 2 straight months of your Prime Arena. Says, why did you kill dang what? Best cursed emote on Twitch. I don't know. I just went off of least used emotes and I bopped them. TJ Man 112. Ladies and gentlemen, TJ Man 112. Reached into his back pocket. T-Space 2. For 24 months, 2 years. TJ Man 112. Thank you so much for the 2 years of support. TJ Man, please correct me if I'm wrong. I may infer that you may have first subscribed. I don't know. When did we start the show? Right around the start of the show. Like, there we go.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
I don't know when the first Dan Giesling show aired, but it's got to be pretty close to TJ Man 112. Thank you so much for the support, and let's eat this. Should not be looting here, but you know what? We are in the possession of ball players. I love where Team Unity is lately, especially since you guys played Tarkov. I think alternating between Tarkov and PUBG. I think we're in a good spot. I think, I don't know what they ended up... I know they won a ball game, which I was excited to see for them. But I think Animal Royale will be a fun and nice change up as well. Did I ever make amends with Straight Stupid? He did message me. He's messaged me since he vanished. Equip the weapon to save space. I appreciate the dang front, dang seat. Justin carried them so hard. I mean, to have Justin and Austin on a team, from a efficiency standpoint, is probably fun to watch. All right, while we're here, we might as well loot it. Who is Straight Stupid? So Straight Stupid... Let's see you. I want to loot this van. Straight Stupid, there's my favorite gaming video of all time. It's definitely not Little Brother friendly. Nor do I endorse what is said. But anyways, long story short, he was in this Ultima Online video. It's my favorite favorite gaming video of all time. And he's a character, and then we tracked him down and then interviewed him on the show. Not on the show, but on a video. But you need to watch the video that he was in to get any kind of context out of it. And then we connected on Discord, and then we talked, we played a couple games, we played some PUBG, and then he ghosted me and then removed me as a friend. I hear someone out there. I really like this gun. There's no recoil on this gun at all. Yo, Ish, thanks for the money in the dock case. Oh, we didn't check for USB, did we? This gun is really nice. Did we pull this out of a labs run, right? Also helps that each bullet is $4 a round. Tarkov is such, like, you just don't know what you're gonna get in multiple occasions. Like, you just never know what everything from, are we gonna be snapping or not? I think today we're snapping. What do the USBs do? The USBs are just a rare item. Just a rare item. Cat is way more valuable than the PSU. I got you. Yo, good call there, kid. Oh, yikes. Yeah, so one of the things that's supposed to be coming out in the next Tarkov update is hideouts, or like an offline base that you can have. So I'm excited to see that as well. To find the first time we played Tarkov, it would be a YouTube video. So you just have to go to youtube.com/DaneGiesling, and then I don't know if it's a first look at Tarkov, but our first ever run is on YouTube. Yeah, Sushi, I think that's what it is. I think a lot of people have run through the content in this patch, which has been a while. I don't know when the last patch was. So I think people are just ready for the next step. Which I get, you know. Especially there's a lot of competition, man. There's a lot of other fun games out right now. Kappa Calculus, Don in the red shirt, gold chain for the very first time. We get some Kappa spam in chat. 100% actually. The twin brother of actual Kappa. Those early Tarkov runs were so Minkus. Yeah, I don't know why. Is Shannon here? I just remember playing Tarkov and thinking it was so different and maybe, I don't want to say out of line for the stream, but like definitely like something unique. Something we never played on the stream before. And I just remember like a lot of people being very like, we were crawling around customs. And I just remember seeing everyone like super Minkus in chat. And I don't know why. I remember Shannon being super Minkus in chat. But that's what I remember. And then I'm like, whoa, I think people like to watch this. We started playing it more. And it was fun. It's kind of how it works. You don't, I mean, and that's the thing. I mean, we're talking heavy inside baseball here. But you don't ever really know what's going to work. You just kind of try things. Forehead. You know? If people like it and you have fun with it, you do it. If they don't, then you eat it. You play ball. What was I? We played a lot of PUBG before Tarkov. Did a lot of PUBG interviews. And at first the show started out, what, didn't we bop 2 here? I thought we killed 2 in here. At first we started out doing 3 games on the show, an hour each. And I don't even remember what the first docket was, or first platter. But it'd be interesting to go back and watch. Get rid of the PSU, it's garbage. I got you. Yeah, that was Wednesday, but I'm saying like Shannon, when we started like maybe I could be wrong. When we started the Monday, Wednesday, Friday shows, that's what I consider like, that's when I really kind of went full dialed on Twitch. Spelunky Roulette. Spelunky Roulette, that might be like pre-show days. I like, man, Spelunky 2, like, I don't know about, the only thing about with Spelunky 2 for me is the art style, you know? Flynn Tom, I do feel like, okay, I think that's what we did. Did we start with Dark Souls 1? I think we got to go back, man. You guys, I mean, it's inside baseball day. It is Where You At Wednesday, but we're going to go back. Let's just, it's not planned, but let's first off take a look at Where You At Wednesday here, ladies and gentlemen. USA has a commanding lead over the UK. Canada's woken up. Well, let's go. The beautiful thing about what we used to do. YouTube.com/Dan Giesling. We have a playlist called The Dan Giesling Show. Let me see if I can find it here. There it is, ladies and gentlemen. Let me show you here. All right. Let's see if we can find the first show here. I don't say it often, but prepare the cringe. Ladies and gentlemen, arm the fences, batten down the hatches, and prepare the cringe. Episode 1, September 12th, 2017. All right, let's see what kind of ball players we're in possession. It's not too bad. I just watched it. We'll go back in the time. Ooh, what happened to this song?
Welcome.
I'm gonna have to hide.
A new era, a new show. Super excited to be here.
What am I wearing?
Players?
I'm not gonna watch much of this.
Okay, well.
Okay, so we got a little PUBG.
How many chicks?
Face is extremely large.
What's a stenoma? It's a meme from an old Ultima Online video.
So it's 3 hours of PUBG.
Run it back, though.
Okay, so all right, so that was episode 1. Okay, let's go. How about we go? I'm thinking episode. Oh, first time Tarkov on the show. 11/27/17.
Rakandi's prayer. Let's see if this guy's got a mic.
Episode 33.
Sort of,
Is this the first time?
got a little Tarky going. Here's the story with Tarky.
What's the story with Tarky?
You got a guy, right? You equip your guy.
Is this the first time we played it though?
Whatever you enter the map with,
It's gotta
if
be.
you die, you lose everything. Everything in there, you lose it. On the flip side, it's got that Ultima Online consequence. If you go in, you kill.
All right, enough yapping, kid.
Someone's coming.
Do you think we get a? All right, why in chat if you think we get a kill on our first run ever? Scav or player, and in chat if no. Our first ever Twitch run of Tarkov right here. I think we still had high mouse sensitivity here. Look at that. Can't even control the aim. It's crazy, man. Things have changed and things have stayed the same as well.
I don't know how to walk.
I mean, look at that. We're leaning. Who is this guy?
What do we do? Easy.
All right, let's speed it up here a little bit.
I'd like to turn this flashlight off.
We don't have a flashlight on, Daniel? Young Coleman. I mean, we're probably like
All we have is this pisty.
Pisty beta container.
Scrolling. Oh, scrolling sets your walking speed. Thanks, Spice. Like, this is why I wanted to stream this game, because it would take me an hour to figure out how to
Spice
do
is
that.
no longer around. Are we gonna do something?
Everyone's being sneaky.
Oh, steppers, steps.
Sneaky.
Unintentional.
We're earning XP too.
Opposite of a Doom
Passive
run.
Effects. It's not like a.
I mean,
I hear people.
we've watched 2 minutes of this, and it's been 119 seconds of camping.
Shot from.
Reload!
Close the door.
When you front seat yourself, reload. Oh, we're toasted. We're gonna click.
Get the knife out.
We're getting a knife out? What?
Reload.
You have to unload it first.
And put the. Reload.
Unload. Okay.
There's a dude going off down here.
Oh, that first burner. Do you hear the burner? Yeah, loot him up. Look at you day one, you're getting greed.
Give me the body armor.
Greed. The greed got us on the first one. John Wick 48, ladies and gentlemen.
Add into our DMs, we would have been able to take it with us. It's not.
Look at that stash though. Anyways, all right. So the correct date was November 27th, 2017. Ball players. They're in possession of ball players. The show was meant to go on. With that being said, I don't know. We got 5 on that one. Bottom line is, you run your sets the first time, you don't know what you're doing. Second time, you got a better idea. Third time, 2 years later. Well, the show's only been on for 2 years. That's kind of crazy. Was it September 12th? We've come a long way. I think that's fair to say. So the reason we even got there, TJ Man 112 subscribed before the show was official. Face cam taking up 62% of the screen. Yeah, our lighting's a little off today. If you could say something to pass, Dan, what would it be? I think mechanically it would be change your mouse settings as fast as humanly possible. Like, that's even hard to watch. But that's how I always played shooting games. It was like on high sensitivity. So like you move this much and your character does a 360. Anyways, time for ball players. Ooh. Here we go, kid. First Doom run of the day. The opposite of our first run of Tarkov here, ladies and gentlemen. We got drummers. We got quick snaps. We got burners up top. And we're... Let's go! 2 years, you make some progress here, ladies and gentlemen. And we got double ball players there. Questions, what do you do now here, kid? Now we're getting a little fancy here. Don't get cocky, kid. Skirt. No click, no click. What comes after Doom 1, ladies and gentlemen? I believe it's Doom 2. Here we go, here we go. Pressure, 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 pressure. Oh, there's days when you got ball players, and there's days when you really got ball players. Ka-dunk-ka-dunka. Coleman, incoming Coleman. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, that's how you outplay someone right there. They were outplayed. We were just a little outgunned. I'm okay with that. Yo, 3 kills in 5 seconds. Oh. Now, let me hit you with a little bit. That strat we pulled, you don't just pull that out of thin air. That comes from getting experience. The old, pull the old door open and let them spray. All right. That's a good run, though. Dun, dun, dun. Zach Morris, ladies and gentlemen, though. Dunk, dunk. Dunk, dunk. Let's check in a little Where You At Wednesday. That was good. Good to go back in time. Yo, Walrus from Space, it is. It's the #1 community on Twitch. No questions asked. USA, Canada has fully their Twitch Prime. Canada and UK fully Twitch primed. Colombia, Walrus from Space checking in from Colombia, and I Hammerama from Sao Paulo, Brazil. Zoltan Peace Envoy dialing in from India. Dun, 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 dun. Emily the Eastern Witch from Poland. Pew Fanier from Deutschland. Netherlands. Look at Netherlands. Don't sleep on the Netherlands, ladies and gentlemen. Don't you dare sleep on the Netherlands. Yo, Kai, Ed, Pauling, Dr. Beak, River of Denial. Just look at, they're tucked away. You may do an aerial flyby and you may just miss it, but don't sleep on it. Do not sleep on it. How's the Eastern Seaboard? Yo, we're a Delaware, a South Carolina, a Maine, and a Vermont away from having the Eastern Seaboard. Okay. Dino Fruit dialing in from Michigan. I see you. Anyways, I think it was fun to kind of, you know, not all the time, but every now and then you like to go back to the old neighborhood and see what was happening. And I think, you know, we've come a long ways, and I think there's still a long ways to go. But the real question is, do you still have ball players? And I think we all know the answer to that. I'm not going to do another shoreline because that was very slow, and that's okay. It's okay to not always be fast, but okay, don't care. All right, we are dialed. We didn't get too banged up on that one either. No more shoreline. No more shoreline today. Shoreline's a funny place, man. Sometimes it's Spice City, Utah. Sometimes it's Snoozeville, USA. E-time 710. For the 3 months with a very interesting question. Says, are you interested in the Gary V top set? You're talking about the yellow box. So when I went on vacation for the 2 days, I went into a card shop. and they had actual sports cards packs. So I bought a Topps Series 2 pack, and I pulled a Gary V insert, but it wasn't rare. But I don't really know. I just see the gold box, E-Time. I don't know what it is, though. I don't know much about it. Oops, I didn't want to show the map. Yeah, we could vote. Yo, Boogie, let's vote on the next map. That's a good idea. Play more interchange. I love interchange. It's just so dark, you know? WW Memers Club for the 25 months. WW Memers Club. Can I ask you how you invented that name? Thank you so much for the 25 months of support. And Crazy Cowl Game, thank you for the 4 months as well. I truly appreciate the support. There are night vision goggles, yes. Mosen Labs. Okay. An AK model rifle too. What's going on, Dan? Love your content. I've been watching you become a Tarky god. Yo, I appreciate the kind words. We're just trying to become a Tarkov. I didn't say ball player, but maybe backup ball player. Can you link the top set? You can, but I won't be able to click on it because it's on the second computer. I guess I could. Yeah, you link it. But tell me, what is it? It's just like a rare gold set. I know they were selling for $20 at the national convention, and then they're going for like $140 on eBay. That's what I do know. What I don't know is what's in the set. Let me pull it up here. I can't show it on this. They're going for $60. What's an access experience card? What is that? Oh, that's what a great idea. I didn't know the details of it. So Gary V has a set of cards where in the set of cards, like, you can win different stuff. That's really cool. I thought they sold out though. Am I going to try Streets of Rogue? I almost, if Tarkov was down today, I almost thought about trying it. Yeah, not to be intrusive, but why does Melf screaming your name in public make you mad? Don't want people to recognize you while you're out with your boys. Just curious, because everyone agrees on you, and it's the only time they see you mad. I don't get mad. It's not like mad. I just don't want him to do that. It's just kind of like, it's an awkward situation where it's like, hey, and they don't yell, hey, Dan Giesing. They yell, hey, this guy won Big Brother. Hey, this guy won Big Brother. And I say, hey, it's Melf. It's just awkward, you know? That's why I don't like it. But mad is, I see that. I see you. They do it because of rat. It's just like, no, I get it. I get why they do it. It's just like, what do you want me to do? I don't know. It'd be like me walking around with Mel being yelling, yo, this dude grows plants. So? Also, we destroyed that guy. Do I not like, not so, like, to me, if it happens organically, like someone comes up and like it happened on vacation, it was really like kind of under, I had like a hat and sunglasses on, and I'm like, you know, a normal looking dude, right? And it's the first time I like, I don't know, someone came up and said, hey, Dan, blah, blah, you know, like, can I get a picture? You know, that's cool. Like, to me, that's cool. I really appreciate that. And like, because it takes guts to come up to someone, and if I can, my stance on it is, if I can meet someone and joke around and make them laugh or smile, I love doing that. But it's just weird when one of your friends yells, this guy won Big Brother. Shannon, I think that was, I was wearing that exact same thing. You know what? It's just such a different thing. I don't know. Like, how are you supposed to react to that? 808 spam and chat for good luck. Easiest cosplay 2019. We should have a cosplay contest for Halloween. Everyone wins. But anyways, so it doesn't, to give Melf the satisfaction, it doesn't get me mad. Mad is not the right word. I don't know what the right word is, but it's not mad. It's like, hey, just don't do that. I prefer when people don't do that. Does that sound fair? Uncomfortable. Uncomfortable, I think. I think that's a fair assessment. It makes me uncomfortable. Not how mad. USB, USB, USB. USB. No, I mean, I know we joke about DanCon. It wouldn't be like what you think it is, or I probably wouldn't even call it that. But if I end up going to like another convention or something, I will, you can put this on the tombstone. I will 100% have something planned for the community. Oh, he's over here. Something fun to do. Hang tight. We're gonna go push this guy. Something. I mean, 100% do something, whether it's like a dinner, we go hang out somewhere, 100%. And I'm very looking forward to that. I don't know when or how. Kyle. Where is he? I think he was up there. Make his heart rate. I think he was up there. There he is. I think we got him. I don't know for sure, so it's very Minkus. We got him.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
Let's go. Gotta wake up pretty early in the morning. That was Playor Scav. Let's go. I mean, Tarkov. It's fun when you got ball players, you know? It's always, I mean, it's always pretty fun though. I heard steps. I heard steps, and sometimes you just snap. No one gets between me and my loot. I don't think we can bring this with us. Oh, I stand corrected. I'll eat this. The ammo is going to be terrible. Separate the mags. I got you. Dan, think of the difference of that right there in the video you watched earlier. I mean, we have... I don't want to say we become a full ball player, but we've definitely got more of a ball player experience. Slap the mags in the scav vest. Great idea. All right, let's keep it moving here. Not a bad run so far. Imagine that. Stop. Use good gun, get good snaps. All right. Let's go finish this map here. Lowercase c in chat, bend the knee to Cuphead. Speaking of, you talk about games on the platter. Oof. I can promise you. Cuphead DLC, the second it's released, maybe whenever the next show is, everything will be dropped to play Cuphead DLC on the show. You get a second, load that in the 60 rounder. That's a great idea. Why reload the 30 and not the 60? That's a great idea. I don't have an answer to that. Did I check the bus for the 310 shoreline key? I did not, jokes with Dad, but we will go double back. Cuphead doesn't matter if Ultima Online 17 comes out. When the Cuphead DLC comes out, we're dropping call it right now. Call it the Cuphead. I don't know what we should call it. What's an appropriate, what's like a decree? The Cuphead promise. The Cuphead promise. Doesn't matter what's going on. The platter will be dropped. And Cuphead DLC will be beaten. That's the right bus, right? The Cuphead Constitution. Cuphead Compromise. What do you guys like best? Cuphead Compromise? But it's not really a compromise if we're doing something willingly. The Cuphead Creed. Cuphead Contract. The law of captivity. Ooh. Cuphead acquiescence. Dan feels more red than today. Yeah, our lighting's off a little bit. So real talk, anyone here know how to watch the Game Tune content? The best way, you can go to the website, but I don't have a schedule of when this stuff airs. So like that, unless you own Dish Network in the US of A, but I got a DM from an individual on Facebook that was watching from like Ghana or something. I think it was Ghana. And he was this is a real story. He was asking me how to make Game Tune more clear on his television. And then I asked him, did he have like antennas on his TV? Or I was trying to help him out, but it was a real thing. But I get a lot of Bulgaria, I think, is the #1 place I get DMs from regarding that. In case you guys don't know what I'm talking about, I'll do like exclusive episodes for this network. It's primarily on European TV called Game Tune. So like Cuphead is on there, Detroit on the PS4, Spider-Man on the PS4. I did Bloodstained for them. But it's really like, I don't talk about it because I can't share, like, I can't share the content with you in any way, shape, or form. I don't have a schedule. So it's like, you know, it's like, hey, you want a cupcake? Yeah. Can I give you one? No. Can I tell you where to buy one? No. Can I tell you the recipe? No. So I don't talk about cupcakes. Capital C spam in chat. Did I like Spider-Man was cool. I mean, like usually there's a little back and forth on the games that they decide or we decide that I'm going to play. And I was cool with it. I was good after about 10 hours of it though. But what I did on the Spider-Man playthrough, I just tried to collect all the suits. Which to me, that was my favorite part. Yeah, that's a sniper up there. The fashion in Spider-Man is really good. Like, I never knew that Spider-Man had that many suits. Are you guys make the call here? Why in chat if we should go check the marked room, aka the single greatest loot spot on the map, and in chat to just extract? Why to check marked room and to know? Did I have a favorite suit? I like the black and neon green suit. All right, let's call the vote here.
Cool.
83.33 want us to go check it out. Let's check it out then. Yo, Mally. Brand new subscriber. 100% executive produced the movie Maleficent. Is that what that's called? With the Angelina Jolie with the horns. Thank you so much for the support. Welcome, Mally. The dang ghost spam in chat. Looking for a 6x combo. I think we can pull a 6x combo out on that one. And Jill Sandwich, 1597. Down in the red shirt gold chain for the very first time. Courtesy of your free Amazon Prime subscription. 100%. Oops. Invented. Subway. Saw a guy up there. Tile. Yo, we got the 6x combo. Let's go. All right, we're going in, boys. This is not a viewer kit. This is a gun that we got off of a labs run. We had a great Doom run and a successful shoreline run. I didn't even hold up the W on that shoreline. That's how slow that shoreline run was. We are 1-0 on the day today. I really... Excuse me? That hallway? Pinkus? It's got to be hallway, huh? We're prepped to fight Scab Boss. This could be Scab Boss land. Yeah, the shots are coming from over here. All right. We know where they're coming from. All right, let's run our sets here. Run our set. I don't think they're in this building. Do you guys think that's Scav Boss? I'm the person that replied to your pinned tweet today. Yo. Let's go. Yo, EP, I wish there was a way I could tell you to watch it. You know what? If you send me a Discord DM and I'll send them an email and see if they'll give me a schedule. Those are regular scavs. One time we pulled a gold chain out of one of these.
Cool.
Aqua 20K, Don in the red shirt gold chain for the very first time. 100% executive produced the movie Aquaman. Thank you so much for the support. Get some dango spam in chat. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. Where do I get the infamous let's go from? I didn't even know. It's something I did and I didn't even know that I did until someone that I lived with told me that I did it a lot. That makes sense? All right, you guys were right. Unlooted. Ooh. We'll take a Glock. That was worth the price of admission, ladies and gentlemen. Check the edges on the room. Cash and chains. I never knew that. Like out here? That's kind of cool. I never knew that. Sometimes. Ruples near the books. Sometimes. That's cool. Yo, I appreciate a little dang front, dang seat. I appreciate the front seating. All right, so we think we got problems out here somewhere. There he is. I felt like that was a pretty good... I think that was a pretty good snap. Apparently not good enough. All right. Where's this guy at? Yeah, Mally, we're playing Mario Maker right after this. No, there was a bald guy in the courtyard. I mean, this is not the door we want to go out, but at least if we use cover, we got a chance here. All right, we'll clear the building. Yo, Mel Cole, me either. We got really late. We were really late to the marked room, and it was untouched. That scab just Houdini'd out of there. I know. I don't know where. I thought he would show up somewhere. I heard steps to our left. Literally vanished. You're losing water? How's the stomach? We're okay. You played Tarkov for the first time in weeks yesterday and it was Pog. Look, even in this status where there's not a ton of people playing, it's still fun. You can still run sets. Ladies and gentlemen, I told you there's a time and a place. There's a reason why you play Escape from Tarkov. And every now and then you reach into a filing cabinet and you pull out the most rare of all rare items known to individuals. The rare gold chain. What's our gold chain record? I think 31 gold chains in a season is the record. I believe that is the record. I don't know. I think we got 20 right now. Maybe not. Man, something was calling to me out there. There was something calling me. Ooh. Okay with that. And eat. Got some good loot here, ladies and gentlemen. All right. That's the door we came in from. We'll go hit this main floor here. We found the bald guy. He has been located. The ball player has been located. He's been located and removed from the stadium. Ooh. Some little brother spam in chat. I'm not going to say how or why.
So you might as well just come out and say what you're feeling at some point in time, because I can only be diplomatic for so long. Okay? The little brother stuff, all the disrespect, it doesn't have to go in that direction.
All right. Keep it moving here. We don't... Just because we say little brother doesn't mean it has to go in that direction. What's that clip from? The context behind that clip, which is pretty ironic in its own right. It's from Michigan State's head football coach, Mark D'Antonio, and the rival team's individual said that Michigan State would always be little brother. And I don't know why. It took me about 2 years to piece it all together and to see like that would make a great fit for the show on so many different levels. Please drink the milk. We won't eat it. I promise we won't eat it. It's very deep lore with multiple levels of lore to it. Because I used to coach ball at Michigan State. And the head coach that replaced the head coach I worked for was...
This game is an important game. This game is an important game. So they want to mock us all they want to mock us. I'm telling them it's not over. So they can print all that crap all they want all over their locker room. It's not over. It'll never be over here.
Multi-tiered real lore, not the fake lore you get from the other ball player. That's real lore. So you used to be a coach like a real coach. Yes. New gas and kill scab boss. That's what we're looking for. Yeah. It was cool. I mean, it was definitely a learning experience for me. Because I was coaching guys that were older than me. I know there's one to our left. And I feel like Deadly Slob or something today. I feel like an actual ball player today. Maybe it's because we're using a burner. But that's who I feel like today. Anyway, it was a good experience because we don't have that key, huh? We don't have that key? Oh, we have that key. Is this post commentary on a Pastilli video? I'm with you. I was gonna say Pastilli too. I feel like I'm snapping like Pastilli. Anyways, it's a good experience for me because I was coaching players in a position I never played that were older than me and much larger than me. So I always felt like if I could do that, there's not a whole heck of a lot of things that I can't do. It's my opinion, though. Now, at the time, you know, I wasn't, you know, super confident doing it, but it's like Tarkov. You run your sets, get better each time. Hose is worthless? I thought it was worth 30K. I've never seen Hard Knocks on HBO, no. Out of court. Hose is worth no monies. Leave no Mosin behind. We're gonna have to yeet this whole thing then. Is that what the move is? You want us to yeet this thing? I will keep it moving. That's a true Mosin, though. That was an easy decision right there. You give us a true Mosin, we're taking it. Mosin infantry, no thank you, please. I do really like this gun, though. What a weird Tarkov day, huh? Weird Tarkov day. What's my go-to cold one to crack open? I will not endorse any adult beverage. But if you really want to know, just shoot me a Discord DM. What are my thoughts on bagged milk? I always find that bagged milk tastes better than non-bagged milk because it can get a more cooler temperature. Look, I'll take those. What are these? No. I see you. I see you, kid. I see you, kid. They are in possession of multiple ball players. There's a brewery here named Melvin Brewing. Can you take a picture of it and drop it in the Discord? Oh. Wow. They are in possession of some very good ball players. There's two here. This is a great gun, man. This is a fun gun to blast. Got one left. I think we got them all.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
I think there may be one more lore core. All right. I do not see any more lore cores. That's okay. Let's collect our goods and services and get out of here. Simple man. I want every piece of loot here to Skokie, Illinois. If we die, the only stuff we get to keep is that stuff right here. Everything else is re-released for anyone else to pick up off of our dead carcass. But that's why I like the game. There's a real sense of consequence in it. This is not considered to be bumbo soccer. Any hints of what the super phone will be used for? Surprises. Surprises. And I'm still deciding. There's another platform. So I wanted to mess with that. I like it. But I haven't, like, if you're just on the mailing list or Discord, then you have, that goes right to my cell phone. But I haven't blasted it out yet. With the Condi and the milk over the chainlet. If I had room to shuffle that, I would 100% do that. It's a great idea. So basically, like, I have a phone number that goes right to my cell phone that allows me to text with people in the community, members of the community, which I've been doing over the past couple weeks. It's pretty cool. Yo, Run You Chalk, dialing in from Russia. What's good? Ladies and gentlemen, we've had some good raids today. Hey, you know, that was a heartfelt good W. I like customs. Still, to me, is the place to be. Customs is the single greatest map in Escape from Tarkov. It's got woods, it's got buildings, it's got open spaces, it's got loot. And most importantly, it's got to reach into your back pocket and spam the hard W. Oh, and if you think we're just getting started, offer Skinsky Artisan, 8 bops, headshot, headshot, headshot. Our last 4 snapping. Ladies and gentlemen, it's been a while. Look, I'll be the first to admit, it's been a while. but around these parts, you add to the gold chain pile. You gotta earn it. Let's count them up here, ladies and gentlemen. Let's count them up in the chat here. You know what? I'm an individual. I like to count them up here. Count them with me here, ladies and gentlemen. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, ocho cinco, 19 chains, ladies and gentlemen. 31 is the record, I believe. Stacking them. I'll tell you what, we had some runs today, ladies and gentlemen. Pastrami Green, thank you for the baker's dozen, 13 months. Truly appreciate the support. Can we get some PG spam in chat from Pastrami Green? I don't know when our last chain was. Probably about a week or two ago. Yo, Wheeler Dealer, Jeremiah, what's good, man? I appreciate the host. If you guys are brand new to the show, much like Citizen Kane, Orson Welles, we bookend our Tarkov portions of the show. We start with one of the greatest 1990 FPS games of all time. We end with one of the greatest 1990 FPS characters of all time before we get to the second part of the show, which is some Mario Maker. A little D space U space K space whoa Nelly. Whoa Nelly. All right, don't get cocky, kid. Don't get cocky, kid. Oh, I saw you. I saw you peeking. We had a shot. You had the shot. You take the shot. Sometimes you hit it. Sometimes you miss it. Ladies and gentlemen, Family Jewels 7X on YouTube. YouTube.com/FamilyJewels7X. Completely did this ratio. If you guys enjoyed the Tarkov portion of the show, I encourage you guys to hit the follow button. We go live Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard